The Amplitank Profile 3 cardioid microphone in your face, techies and gamers. This is your kind of thing. You enjoy microphones, setting up a home studio, getting yourself started with your content creation, be it gaming, podcasting, or I don't know, maybe even singing. That's right, for musicians, because I have some pretty decent quality audio equipment here. So you may want to consider subscribing, like, and subscribe again. What? Let's get into the unboxing. The Profile 3. Let's do it. Just a quick disclaimer, though Fifine has provided this device to try out and show to you guys and to give away a device, know that I'm going to let you know what's good, what I like about the device, and what I don't, what could use improvement. So that doesn't sway my opinion either way, even if they pay me $500 to do this, which they're absolutely not. And stuff flies everywhere. All right, got the instructions. I just tossed them like a salad. What? Your Fifine instructions for the Profile 3. This is in fact a USB microphone, so probably simple to understand and use. Should be plug and play. We don't need that. I should have just left it on the floor in the first place. In your box, this is how it comes packaged, like it's sitting in a coffin. What? Ooh, this is heavy. God, this is the weight right here. I'm probably gonna weigh it in a few minutes. So you get your microphone, good God, and you get a USB-C to USB-A. I can't get over the weight of this. My Lord. This is what you're getting for your bucks. That's right. The Profile 3 by Fifine. This looks like a high quality microphone right here in your face. What do we got? Well, we got a fully metallic metal body, a volume knob right there on the front, as well as a headset monitoring knob. And on the flip side, that's right, the flip side, we got a monitor mix knob, a mute button there on the front, which is very quiet and spongy. And on the bottom, you got some rubber feet to prevent it from sliding. That's a high pass filter switch there. Yes, so you can go from regular mode, flat mode, to high pass filter on the mic, USB-C, and a audio monitoring port. So there is a minor EQ that you can do on this, but there is no software to manage any of the Fifine microphones. In case you were wondering about these knobs here, if you loosen it, it will not flip 360 degrees. You will get a hard stop right there. Yes, nice rubbery gasket. So even if you kind of over tighten it a little bit, you tighten it as much as you can, and it's still got a little bit of wiggle room, but it's still tight. It feels like it's on a rubber grind there because it's bouncing back a little bit. All right, let's plug it in. Stop messing around. Okay, pet peeve number one is that the placement of the ports on the bottom where you plug in your USB-C and your headphone jack protrudes out, so it won't be able to like maneuver and like that. It's going to block. So I presume it's meant for you to be sitting on your desk like this and facing you like such. What do I think of the audio quality out of box? It's loud. It's picking up audio. My fans here. I can hear the TV upstairs. First impressions is that the USB sounds pretty loud and crispy. I'm probably too loud. I see I'm leaking into the red in my OBS settings, so I'm gonna drop it down just to get a good feel for what the audio is. No filters, raw out of box audio quality. And I think it sounds pretty super clean. Nice mid-tone voice amplification here. So you're gonna get a nice pickup of your bass if you have a bassy voice. It's not XLR, but it is pretty rich. So you're gonna get a lot of detail and information, at least to edit in post or edit in EQ. If you get a nice close proximity to this microphone, you're gonna get nice lows. Actually, mids and lows are nice, and those highs, they're there. I can hear the crispiness. Let's try some Plosives and see what that sounds like. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. I see I'm clipping in OBS here, going into the red and beyond. Oh, hear that? HVAC just kicked in the next room. So yeah, you're getting big pickup. It's cardioid, so you're gonna get a nice big pickup and some reverb action going too. But the good thing about cardioid is if I sit back, I don't know, almost a foot away from it, it still sounds good in my ears. Okay, So nice desktop gaming podcasting microphone here. It feels warm. It has like a warm feeling to it. It's not so bright and open where it's overly bright, where the K688 kind of sits, just a little bit richer in USB especially, because K688 in USB is a little muffled there, so you're getting a little bit more richness here. Sibilance. Caesar ate a salad by the seashore with Susan in a sauna. It's not so bad considering I'm directly blowing into it with plosives and sibilances. Sibilances, what? Is that a word? I don't think so. If I throw it over to the side like this, I'm still going to get a good richness out of my voice. Yes. And you notice that Caesar ate a salad by the seashore with Susan in a sauna. It's not so pronounced. A little bit more subdued because now you're pointing it to the side of your mouth. Mostly that's where you want to have it. And plosives is not even going to be a thing. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. And if I needed it closer, well, I can just get it closer right here to get a better quality and not blow my S's into it. And it's like right in my throat. I can hear my neck. What? But what does it sound like if I kill the noise with some good noise suppression? So let's go ahead and do that and pull out my hidden mouse right here on the side. Go to OBS, go to filters, and just apply a noise suppression filter in 3, 2, 1. Well, I missed a click. I can still hear it because, well, I'm in the room, but you tell me, what do you think of that silence? And what do you think of this quality now? Fifine with their, I think this is now their flagship USB microphone coming in at 24-bit. I like the way the warmness of the midtones is sounding and not too much high end. And the sibilance now, it's okay because I'm not blowing directly into it. What do you think if I talk like this? Would this be a good microphone for ASMR production? I probably think so. Those highs and crisply crinkling high ends are there and it's just enough. Very radio broadcast sound. I like it. Doesn't have to always be super open to sound good. When you're moving your monitor mix button here, there is a notch in the middle, so it clicks so you know where you're at in the center without actually having to look. The mic and headphone volume knobs on the back end, right? You turn it and there's an end to it. It stops. Is the mute button clicky even though it's spongy? Does it make a big click when you press it? Let's find out. Whoa, did you hear that? You didn't hear it because it's silent when you unmute. Going into mute, you get a little minor thump. When you come off mute, it is completely silent. This is a nice mute button. Okay, and it's nice and spongy. Feel that click, so it's much harder for you to accidentally press a mute button like this. Okay, and last but not least, as promised, we want to check out that high pass filter that we got going on the bottom of this microphone. I'm going to switch it over to that high pass filter so you can see what the difference is in audio quality. Do that in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Did you hear that low end just drop off? It's a seriously high pass filter, low cut filter. Wow, that is pretty harsh. My God, what? So if you have a rumbly, bassy voice, a little bit the way I do, you can cut a lot of that off, and a lot of that low end ambient noise you get in your background, which I did have a lot of that. Turning it back to flat standard mode, right? To flat EQ, I guess that's what it means. And this is the natural profile of this. And you hear there is a lot of bass and midtone. Now you also hear a little bit of that wind, but watch when I hit that switch. That low end rumble is now gone, and this is the full volume. That's right, I maxed out the gain on this. And even talking at this proximity, you can get a good level of audio without any distortion, unless you start going loud, and then you can distort that audio. So I wouldn't have it this loud. I'm already bleeding into the red. Let's drop that down a little bit. Pretty decent on that low cut. It's a lot. So if you need something with a lot of low cut, this mic is going to provide that for you. All right, Tickets and Gamers, there you have it. The Fifine Profile 3 USB 24-bit microphone. What do I think about it? In general, I think it's pretty good. I think it's their best USB microphone. Yes, they have XLR and USB. I don't kind of want to compare it to those. I would compare it more to the likes of like the A8s, the A8 Plus, those kinds of microphones. I think it's a better audio profile for a number of things. It's definitely good for podcasting. It has that nice vocal tone capturing, right? That mid tone, a little bit of high end, but nice bass to it. It's also good for voiceovers, probably. I don't know. It may need a little bit of EQing for that, but it's okay. It's very rich, so there's a lot of playground there for you to do some EQing in post or even live if you're using something like Audacity or something like that. The body, I think the body is great. This thing is heavy as dogs flying on a couch. What? I wonder if I can make an actual Genmoji with that dogs flying on a couch. Let's see, is it dog flying on a couch? What? Just a little pet peeve with the ports on the bottom. That's kind of a little bit of annoyance, but if you're just going to have it on your desk like that facing you, it should technically be facing up into your mouth base. What? I do like this mesh around it. Looks nice, aesthetically pleasing. It's not the smallest, but it's also not the biggest either. I believe the AM8 is bigger than this, especially in terms of girth. If I shake my table, I really gotta like rumble it for it to fall over. This thing is like balancing itself. Mute button, fantastic. Monitor mix button, awesome, right? For gamers.
Gamers, why did I say it like that?
This is something I can do YouTube content creation with and be happy with if I had to. If I had no choice, I'd be okay. It'd be great. I can use it at a distance and it still will pick me up because it has a bigger pickup as that condenser technology kind of has a tendency of doing. No real complaints here. Fifine, you did a fantastic job here with a nice USB microphone. And I think the pricing is also good at about $70 right now. I think it's a little bit of a deal on Amazon, so you can go ahead and snag yourself up for about $67 to $70. Full retail, I believe, is like $80 or something like that, $80 to $90. You're getting a quality mic here, even though it's only USB. All right, Takers and Gamers, that's all I got for you today. If you're interested in that giveaway, make sure you comment below. Let me know what your favorite Fifine microphone is, kind of what I'm looking for, but you can let me know what your favorite microphone is as well. I want to find out what you guys are kind of really into, see the polls, what the polls look like, and maybe I can get my hands on some of those microphones as well to kind of test it out and let you guys know what those mics can do, what they sound like. All right. And with that, I'll see my winner soon in the comments, and I'll see all you guys, the rest of you guys, in the next video. Get out of here. What? Later.